Nova here.
Hello again, welcome back to Storm Talk. Today we're going to be taking a look at Nova. You can take a moment to read her backstory. We'll take a moment to look at her character design. Okay. Pretty straightforward. Her model, I think, is basically just a blown-up version of her model from Wings of Liberty. With a couple of touches to kind of make it look a couple of years newer and not look like a 2010 piece of tech. Her trait is that she's permanently cloaked. She becomes cloaked when not attacking and not taking damage. Her basic abilities are Snipe, 75 mana, 12-second cooldown, fires.
It's way more fun to try my abilities than read about them.
Fire a shot, dealing large amounts of damage to the first enemy. Pinning shot, 80 mana, 15-second cooldown, slows and damages an enemy. And hollow decoy. Creates a decoy hologram of Nova. The ability does not break cloak. Her heroic abilities are Precision Strike, deals high amounts of damage to enemies in a target area, unlimited range, and Triple Tap, fires 3 high-powered rounds at a target from long range. Her skins, Standard Dominion Ghost, and variations, Master Nova, and variations.
It's way more fun to try my abilities than read about them.
One thing I do like about Master Nova is Master Nova looks so cool. Most skins, the Master skin's basically just kind of a fancy. So it'd be like, oh yeah, here's her General Dominion Ghost, and now we're going to put her helmet on her instead of having the visor, and we're going to make her look a little bit snazzier. No, this one's just like, yeah. We put a helmet on her, and then we gave her this ponytail, we gave her a new gun. So it's kind of like one of those, it is basically the Master, we're just going to make it look snazzier. But at the same time, that ponytail just looks cool as hell. And again, color variations of ponytail. Spectre Nova, and color variations. And Roller Derby Nova, and color variations.
It's rude to stare, you know.
I'm going to be taking Master Nova. For one, like I've said in the past, I really like the black on red color scheme. I really like just playing with that ponytail. Okay.
Loud and clear.
So taking a look at her abilities. Snipe is 135 damage. Pinning shot is 68 damage with a 30% slow for 2.25 seconds. And hollow decoy, which just lasts for 5 seconds in this form. So,
Acknowledged.
one nice thing, being cloaked, towers don't notice you. Unlike most games of this style, towers in which towers can see cloaked, towers don't give two shits about invisibility in this game. So, hollow decoy, pinning shot, and snipe. Do note, Snipe actually does have a little bit past its aiming reticle, but not much. Anyway, let's go ahead and refresh those ports. And let's take a look at stats. So, Nova starts with 700 HP. 1.46 regeneration, 500 mana with 3 points of regeneration, a 6.5 attack range at 1.25 attacks per second and 39 damage at level 1.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
At level 30, she has 3,890 health with 8.03 regeneration, 790 mana with 5.83 regeneration, 6.5 attack range, so all those stats are the same, and 329 damage. She does have an extremely low amount of health for a level 30. Let's look at her talents. So, to start off with, she has the general talents Conjurer's Pursuit. I normally take this with her. She's plain and simple. A lot of mana allows you to spam her abilities. It's not required. It helps sometimes. You also have the Psyops Rangefinder. Increases Snipe's range by 20%. Ambush Snipe. If you snipe while cloaked, it increases the damage by 20%. And Haze Rounds. Increases the stun duration to 4 seconds for pinning shot. Or not stun, sorry, the slow. I always take I usually take Conjurer's Pursuit myself. Psyops Rangefinder is also a good choice.
Choose a talent.
At level 4, Sniper Rifle. Increase your basic attack range by 15%. Vampiric Assault, the general talent. Focused Attack, another general talent. Extended Projection. Range of Hollow Decoy is increased by 100%, and the general talent in Venom. I'll be honest, every time I've ever played her, I've taken FN 920, or 92. I got a 0 in there somewhere, don't know how. Vampiric Assault seems to be pretty good, but since she has such a low amount of health, if you have any other form of healing on your team, take the range. 15% bumps her up to a 7.5. Or, in other words, bumps her up to... She can shoot farther than the towers she's attacking.
I'll make it happen.
Continuing. We have Battle Momentum and Follow Through, general talents. And Explosive Rounds. Explosive Rounds isn't a bad one. It improves your snipe and does 50% of its damage as an AoE upon your snipe landing. And finally we have Digital Shrapnel. The Hollow Decoy explodes when it expires. I take this most of the time. I'll be just straight up honest. I take that almost every time.
Choose a talent.
We're going to start off with Triple Tap. Lock onto a target hero, fires 3 shots that strike the first hero or structure they come in contact with. They deal 1,700 damage each. Now, at level 13, Advanced Cloaking. While cloaked, move 25% faster and regenerate an additional 1% of health every 2 seconds. Hollow Drone. Hollow Decoy uses Snipe, Pinning Shot, and basic attacks 25% of your damage. Remote Access. You can control your Hollow Decoy, and its sight is increased by 100. And the Spell Shield Rewind general talents. I love the idea of Hollow Drone, personally. But Advanced Cloaking is too good. The 25% movement speed while cloaked. Thing is, you're cloaked all the time. And 1% of health every second, or every 2 seconds, pretty much gives you a reason to not take Vampiric Assault. It's just one of those things that the other things sound nice, but this is just so good.
Choose a talent.
Okay, continuing on, we also have Railgun. Snipe penetrates through the first enemy and deals 50% damage to subsequent targets. Crippling Shot. Enemies hit with pinning shot become vulnerable and take 25% more damage for 2 seconds. And the Blood for Blood Overdrive General Talents. I like Railgun, personally, but I always take Crippling Shot. Simply because if you hit somebody with Crippling Shot and then, say, triple tap them, they die most of the time.
Choose a talent.
And we're going to take Fast Reload. Triple tap's cooldown instantly resets if it kills the enemy hero. She also has the Fury of the Storm and Bolt of the Storm thing, general talents. One thing about Fast Reload is it doesn't work if you kill a Murky with it. Just plain and simple, Murky's death doesn't actually count as a death most of the time. So, in combat, dropping a hollow decoy, most people don't get confused by them. It's mostly just to kind of keep everything kosher.
First blood.
And he's gone.
Keep the bullets to remember me by.
To kind of demonstrate triple tap a little bit better. Give me a moment to clear out. Okay, now that he's low on health. And the cooldown resets because he died. Now, at the same time, see if we can actually get him down and have him run. Ah. Can't see him. Not working. There we go. So, as you can see, structures such as walls will block it. So, I know it said it, but I just kind of wanted to demonstrate it. So, one of those things that's a little bit hard to show when you're playing with bots. But it's always one of the most hilarious things that you can do. Like, oh yeah, she's sniping me. Okay, I'm just going to step behind the wall. Oh yeah, it does nothing. Okay, let's go ahead and reset levels. This time, let's build a little more interesting. So, let's take some extra damage here. Increase the range of casting. Explode on death. We're also going to take Precision Strike after a 3-second delay. Deal 1,000 damage in a medium radius. This ability is kind of nice because you can use it anywhere. Like, yeah, you want to attack off the map? Not a problem. The main problem is the bad guys can see that. Making it really easy to get out of the way of. Okay, we're going to take Hollow Drone. We'll take Railgun. And Precision Strike allows you to carry 2 charges. So, to demonstrate this in a fight, our Hollow Drone now has a larger cast range and will actually do damage, as you can see. And he drops. At the same time, if you're, say, against buildings, you can easily take them out. Now, one nice thing to note about Holodrone is Holodrone uses your abilities. So, if you take Ambush Snipe or Psyops Rangefinder, it increases her snipe by 20% for either of them. Taser rounds increases the increases the slow to 4 seconds. Explosive rounds works on her snipe. So does railgun and crippling shot. Technically, I believe so does FN-29 sniper rifle. But yeah,
Strictly business.
plain and simple, Nova is a damage character. She's meant for damage. She's good at damage. And as you saw, she can drop one of the strongest tanks in the game in just a second. Now, all in all, normally when I'm building her, I will take triple tap. I prefer triple tap's abilities. It's a long-range snipe, and it does a ton of damage. Although, a lot of times I do see Precision Strike being used, just because people like to be able to go, oh, yeah, there's a character here. I should probably kill him. Like, yeah, I'm going back, and as soon as I get back, drop a couple of strikes down. Another thing you see a lot is, instead of using it on people, just every 60 seconds or so, drop, sit here in a big fight, be like, yeah, I'm gonna go kill Arthas. I should probably mount up. Sit here in a fight for a couple of seconds. Let's make this a little faster. Like, oh yeah, now Precision Strike. And take out the keep from behind them. Actually, one really cool thing about that is, since you can see the enemy's map, as soon as you hit level 10 and pick it up, once every minute. Now, of course, it's at a much lower level, and if we leveled up to 30, but again, once every minute, you drop. Don't even just drop on a fort, just drop on their keep at the back of the lane. And sooner than you'd actually expect, it's gone. And you're now spawning tanks. Anyway, this was my Storm Talk on Nova. I hope it was fun and informative. Have a nice day.